Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another video of 100 Days to CLAT series, wherein we create a accountability system in which I discuss the tasks which I set for the day, the hours which I clocked in, and the learnings of the day. So this is the 90 days away from the exam, so there are less than 3 months left, so I have to get a bit serious on this. So now let us begin by starting the task which I set for myself. I thought of doing GK, but I didn't end up doing any of it. I did the CLAT post June for 15 minutes at max and nothing else. Then the English section, which I told you guys yesterday, in which I decided I would do 2 hours of full concentrated RSM or any sectional practice so that I could build that endurance for myself. So I did that for 2 hours, then followed up by analysis. So this is a new thing which I have started, that is called as brainstorming Monday. So every Monday, at least for 30 minutes, I will brainstorm the new ideas which I could think of, or the mistakes which I have done in the week, or the follow up week mein what shall I be doing in order to improve that. So basically I will simply brainstorm my preparation and try to figure out new things, and quants and analytical things both I didn't do because I spent a lot of time on preparing the structure for brainstorming Monday, as I didn't score that great in my mock 31, wherein I scored less due to my low speed. So through this English section ka exercise I would be improving that. Then let us go to the Excel sheet. This was the day 90, it was 8th September. Target hours, the target hours were 2, 3, 3:45, 4:45, 5:15, 6, 6:45, 7:30, and I was able to clock in around 5 hours 15. 7:30, and I was only able to clock in 5:15. Let us not get on to this. Energy was 3, focus 3, mood was 4, primarily because I saw that I could be improving on a lot of aspects. So I did around 125 questions for my English section. So in this English section, what I did today was I did as many as questions possible for myself, and I was able to clock in around 125 questions with a fairly decent accuracy, and I happened to learn a few things here and there. So this is the blackboard, I mean this is the brainstorm Monday ka thing. So these are the overall problems which I am facing, that is not implementing past learnings, weak time management, exam anxiety. See, this is not in our hands. Exam anxiety is not in our hands, so let us leave that part. But these two things are in my hand, so I will try my best to fix these. So this is a few findings which I found. Keep mocks in a file because I have all my mocks scattered here and there, so it is a bit difficult for me to revise my previous mocks. So I will keep it in a file, and mark slow questions also. So from now on what I would be doing is I would mark the questions which I have gotten wrong, and also the questions in which my speed is low. So through this I could get to know which questions are consuming a lot of time, and I could simply practice those types of questions. And at each wrong question right, I could have gotten it right. So this is basically a brainstorming exercise wherein after each wrong I will ask myself how differently should I have done so that I could have gotten this question right. That is one thing. And every Sunday weekly review, this is also another good finding which I found. Every Sunday I will create a section in a video on Sunday wherein I will show you how many questions I have practiced of each section, and followed by my mocks, how many mocks I have given. or whether if there are any improvements, and there are and also the weekly themes which I set. So these are the things which I will be sharing in the Sunday weekly review series. And then okay, these are the aspects of it. Every Monday brainstorming, review mock reasoning, and one reasoning the first thing in the morning. The first thing in the morning, as soon as I wake up, what I would be doing is the previous day's sectional, or let it be any Sunday's mock in wherein I have gotten a bit less score. I would take up those mocks and simply revise those learnings, and whatever things which I have noted in there, I would be revising that, because primary motive for me is to build that intuition of such that ki when I see a question and four options, I automatically get to the answer without even thinking a lot. So if I build this autopilot mode and I could sail in the majority of the questions, then I could end up spending more times in the questions wherein some effort or some brainstorming is required. So for the English reviews, for the English sectional thing, the things which I learned was vocabulary, vocab in context. I'm getting a few mistakes, so this is the thing I will be improving. So I would give half an hour or 30 minutes for this thing, and I will practice from the previous RSMs vocab in context. Another thing was as the time passed on, I mean 1 hour into the sectional test, from the second hour I saw a bit of blunder mistakes, or what we could call as silly mistakes. So this is what I am trying to replicate. I am trying to replicate the state of mind which I am having during my mock test. So when I am getting used to the state of mind at my house itself, then I could build that endurance very well. So I know this is something very experimental, but let's see if it works, and I hope it works. So one thing, the learning for today is, it doesn't matter what is your result. The only thing which I'm concerned of is I want to give my 100% for this CLAT 2025, 100 CLAT 2026, not 25. I want to give in my 100%, and I don't want to hold that regrets ki if I would have done this, I would have gotten the seat which I want, the rank which I want. I just want to give in my 100%. I've also spoken with my mentors yesterday regarding my preparation and all, and he said he would be replying on those aspects today or tomorrow. So I believe that is it. Hope you guys are also preparing quite hard, and I hope you guys get into your desired NLUs. You can comment down below your mock scores or the learnings which you made every day, and do reach out for help. Thanks.